Today I bring you a new game. If you are interested in mining and you like the mining aspect, this game is going to have it for you. They have a really good inflation system to try to help and keep the tokens stable and balanced, which I find can be a huge issue in some games. So this is a really nice feature that I think you'll enjoy. With that said, let's hit the computer and I'll show you more about it. Welcome everybody, I'm Kevinsmak, and just to let you know, I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own diligence and make sure you do your own research. With that said, I want to thank Real Magnate for going through and sponsoring this video. Really do appreciate it. We're going to go over the video, show you all about it. The game is going to be releasing towards the end of this month, and drops will be going out soon. So it's something you want to prepare for right away if you are interested. Alright, so for Real Magnate, first let's go over the drops. There are going to be some drops of tools first, but how it works is you do need to have a whitelist available. So to get a whitelist, you either need to have the silver pass or the premium pass. They've both already sold, and unfortunately we all missed them, but you can get them on the second-hand market. They are going up in price, especially the premium pass. So if we take a look, this is the premium pass here. And this gives you an idea of the price of the premium pass. There are not a lot left. I think there's 14. So the premium pass, what that allows you to do is that allows you to also buy a gold mine. There's going to be 150 lands or gold mines available. And if you have a premium pass, you're going to have the option to purchase one for $65. That'll be a pack, and there'll be different rarities: epic, rare, and legendary. The premium pass also gives you a 4-hour multiplier, so instead of mining every hour, you're able to mine every 4 hours. And it also gives you a chance to mine 2 different materials at the same time. So you can do oil and iron, or gold and iron, or gold and oil, for example. Now there is a cheaper pass, and this is the one just for the pack sale, plus it does still give you 2 spheres. So any pass you have, you will be able to select 2 out of the 3 currencies. If you do not have a pass, you can still play, however you can only choose 1 item. So you're not able to choose 2, you're only able to choose 1 item when going through and mining. The information's here, I'll leave it on the screen. Basically $65 for 9 tools, $30 for 3 tools, $13 for 1 tool. Of course, you will need to have the pass, and it also tells you how limited it is. So for the first wave, premium badge holders can have 1 big pack, 1 middle pack, and 2 small packs, and silver can have 1 middle and 1 small. And in the second wave, premium and silver can both have 2 packs of each that are unsold, and whatever's not sold is burnt. 2 days later, they're going to have the gold mine sale, 150 gold mines at $65. Those are probably going to be the big thing to have in the game. And with that, it says premium pass holders will get 1 pack, which means we get a chance at it. And if they don't sell out, which they probably won't, because there's 150 passes, 150 gold mines, it means everyone would have to buy 1. So if they don't sell out, then they will drop it to silver and premium, and then whoever's the quickest draw in the West will go ahead and get the gold mine there. The game will launch 3 to 10 days after the land pack. So you're looking at the 22nd to the 29th in that time frame. So I have been able to play the game, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works. If you go into inventory, you can see the items here. I've already staked them all, and this is on test, so they kind of give you 1 of everything. And then you can also buy them on Atomic Hub. So once they're staked, they're over here and they're in the game. To remove them from the game after you unstake them, it does take 24 hours. It does tell you that here. So keep that in mind. It does take a day to get anything out of this game. So if we click here, we'll go back to the main menu. I'll show you the things across the top. First, you have the premium pass. I did end up purchasing it on my own money. I was not gifted it. That was a good investment to go with. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, but I did decide to give it a try because I really like the idea of having my own land, gold mine, and I decided to go for it. Next, we have they call it a season index. I kind of think it's more of like an inflation index. If there's too much of an item, what this does is it changes the rates. So when you mine, whatever this multiplier is that's what you're going to get. So with this, for example, there's iron at 1.1 and gold 0.09. That means there's a lot of gold, so you don't even get 1 gold for 1. You get 0.9. But for iron, there's not as much. So instead of getting 1, you get 1.1 iron. So this helps to keep the game even and keep the materials being processed at the right amount. So you don't run into like one of those shows where the game you're playing, you know, all of a sudden you're loving it and it's going great, and then all of a sudden your resource is overinflated, yours crashes, the other two stay high, and then you can't play for a few days. So it's good they have something like this. Next we have the materials: oil, iron, gold, and energy. Click on oil, it'll take you over to the deposit and withdrawal. Of course, there's no fee to deposit. There is an 8% fee to withdraw, and also you can only withdraw once per day, and it does take 24 hours to withdraw. You got to keep this in mind because you're not going to be able to cash out one resource, buy the other resources, and deposit it multiple times a day. You can only do that once a day, plus you have to wait 24 hours till you get the token. So that is something you're going to want to keep in mind. You're going to need to have a nice pool of tokens in the game flowing to be able to do that if that's what you used to do. And you have your energy here. Plus energy, you currently have 12, max energy is 70, it costs oil, we'll cancel this. Here we saw inventory, gold mine, we don't have any, so we can't show you that yet. Crafting, you can go ahead and craft stuff. You can look in here and it'll show you what it is. And this one, for example, is 84, 168, 151, 303, 420, 840. And you can craft all the tools that you need. And if you go to active crafts, it'll show you what's currently being created. If you go to the bank, it's the same thing we saw before. So then next is your mining hub. And this is where we're going to show most of the stuff going on right now. So I've selected these two at the moment. You can technically have multiple, but you can only run 2 at a time. So for this, we have something running. If we click here, we have something running, but we couldn't run all 3. We could only run 2. Now, when these are complete, you can run the other one and another one. You could run 2 different ones, but you can only run 1 at a time if you have no pass, or 2 at a time if you have the silver pass or premium pass. So for this, I've already got it started. I went in here and clicked on the cards and chose start. So that's why you don't see my third one in here, because it's an active miner. So let's go in here and check out the active mining. And I have already done this. I've waited 4 hours patiently, and now I can go ahead and claim this. So I'm going to claim the reward here, and no active mining items. Okay, so it did go through and collect the material up here. When you do get the cards in here, the health is not full, by the way. You get 8 out of 32, so it's like a fourth of what the health should be. And then to increase it, you hit plus, and you need to put gold and iron to go and restore it. So now we can go back here, and we can go in here and go next here, check active miners, and this will give us oil, which will also give us the energy we need. So we'll go and choose claim here, and there we go. We can go back to available, and now we can't use that one anymore because we don't have the right stuff. We could set up another one, but I want to check out gold. So we're going to click back here, and we're going to go into gold and next. And now I'm going to go ahead and put one for gold. These are too high of a level. This one can do it, so this will make me some gold. So we'll go and next this. I'm going to show the different lands, and if you have a land, your land would be included in here, for example. And you just go ahead and choose something. You can upgrade the land, and when you upgrade it, it gains more spots. The fee is also selectable, so you can choose what you would like for the fee. So for example, I would rather go with a 12% than a 15%. So let's go with the 12% here. I'm going to show here profit, time, and fee. Just to be curious, let's check a look at a different rarity. Yeah, it looks about the same. So we'll go ahead and start here. And now this one's active for 4 hours. Let's say gold. I think that's what we would probably want the most of. There are other items, but they won't let us start them. I believe you have to be leveled up to be able to do that. You are only able to do this one. And we can't do this one right now because we have to repair, and we need iron and gold. We need 64 iron, and we don't have enough. So I think we're kind of stuck and we can't play any further to show more because we're not going to be able to repair this on the test server. But in game, you should be able to, purchase tokens on Alcor and going again. So you're allowed one tool per area, but you can upgrade them. So you select it. They're called spheres. Go ahead and choose upgrade. And here I can go ahead and upgrade to the next one where upgrade is available only once per day. And we can go ahead and choose upgrade here. So here we're going to choose upgrade. Give it a shot, see what happens. And it did go ahead and upgrade. Next upgrade available in 24 hours. And then we can go back here. Let's go ahead and click in here and see if we can select something else. Now, I'm wondering what level it has to be able to bring these things in, or if maybe they're just allowing the commons in right now. Just to go over the whitelist a little, give you a little more information. These are the gold mines that I said that will cost $65 for the people with the premium passes. You can get a rare, epic, or legendary. And then here you have the levels, how many spots they have, and then the price per gold. Now you're also going to have to repair these to keep them running. So there is going to be a cost going on, but it's HP per mine does increase the more you level up. The higher they're leveled up, the longer they're going to be until they reach the broken status. If the broken status happens, then you can't use them until someone goes through and fixes it. This is good if people quit the game and they have a gold mine, for example, and don't get rid of it. Eventually it's going to stop working, and then the active people will be able to go ahead and use that. Here are the oil NFTs and the information you need. 1 energy equals 1 oil, 1 health equals 1 gold, and 2 iron. And when you heal the health, you can only heal to max, which kind of makes it a little rough. If you don't have enough, you have to make sure you get enough. Because there I could have went through and added it maybe like 3/4 of the way up, but it wasn't allowing it because I didn't have quite enough. So you want to make sure you do get enough when you get the tokens. Then here's the gold NFTs. Obviously, I'm going to be going gold because I want to go ahead and work on my own land. Just in case no one else does, I want to work on my own land, So gold is where I'm going to concentrate and be most heavily focused. However, I'll probably get tools for everything, and then I can just kind of go back and forth on the other two and get enough oil and iron to kind of keep things going. So I probably will have all 3 cards going, and maybe I could be self-sufficient and hopefully sell gold and, make a profit that way. Here's iron. Shows you those NFTs and all the information you need there. So there's only 3 rarities. There's rare, epic, legendary. Legendary is yellow, epic is red, rare is orange. And then here is a screen of the tokenomics, 5% for the team, 10% reserve, staking 10%, and then 75% play to earn. We've already went over crafting. One thing I don't think I mentioned is it does take an hour to go ahead and create the NFT, so there is that time that will happen. Here are the prices for each sphere level. So every time you level up your gold, you get another tool you can have in there, and the prices are as follows. Plus you have to wait 24 hours for each level. And then here is the contracts, the passes, and it says here contract 1 is a 2 multiplier, so you're looking at 2 hours instead of 1, and then the premium pass is 4 hours, so you're looking at 4 hours instead of 1. And having any of these passes will allow you to do 2 different spheres at the same time. And it says by default, each player will only have 1 sphere being active. For example, if you have 1 oil and 1 iron machine, you can't mine with both without a contract. You're able to finish one and then start the other though. So that's important to know that you can use all 3 spheres, you just can't use them at one time. That is Real Magnet. Let me know what you think down below if it's something you would be interested in. I have all the links down below so you can check it out. As I said, the sale is going to be happening soon, so you definitely want to pay attention to that. And don't forget to check my Twitter for that giveaway. Thanks so much for the view.